for a live stream. I'm here in Cape Town. What a wet Friday. And today, the first thing which I can say is that Happy Women's Day to all we women out there. It's been quite a journey, to reach the subscriptions which we have now at the present moment. Now we are going solo. We are going hard because this is what we have been waiting for. It is Klutchpabhora, and Klutchpabhora, which means that we are putting that clutch to go on and deliver the best for you. So guys, how have you been? My name is Odysseus Maro. I'm best here in Cape Town. So Klutchpabhora is basically a program which will be giving you some football stories, some analysis, some news, some previews, and the flagship is the English Premier Soccer League, and it's starting tomorrow. And the season opener, as it closed the last season, it was the FA Cup between the noisy neighbours, that is the champions Manchester City versus the fading giants of English football, that is Manchester United at Wembley. And if you still remember, 3 months ago, it was Manchester United defying all odds, winning by 2-1. Two keys coming from the Manchester United Academy route, the conveyor belt, which has really brought the likes of Nicky Butt, Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs, Gary and Phil Neville, and yes, David Beckham. I will not forget about that. And this is again the conveyor belt which catapulted the likes of Marcus Rashford, Jesse Lingard, Paul Pogba, and Alejandro Garnacho, and Kobe Mainu, who has starred for England in the just ended Euros. They scored the 2 goals. So the season opener, which we call a dress rehearsal to the league, which is starting next week on Friday, that is Manchester United at home against Fulham. So there is a full list of program of the English Premier Soccer League. That's what we all wait for always when the English Premier Soccer League starts. So our weekends are not going to be the same. Our wives at home are going to be on our necks. But yes, what are we looking at in this Community Shield? The teams have not signed a lot of players, and Manchester City will start. The champions, they have not signed any player at the present moment, but they have lost Julian Alvarez, the Argentinian young striker, who thought maybe after winning the World Cup, the Copa America, the league, the FA Cup the previous season, not this last season, he thought he was never going to play second fiddle to Haaland, who is the first striker for Manchester City. So if you want to look at it, yes, the young Alvarez has gone to Atletico Madrid, and to imagine that he was bought for 14 million pounds and he has been sold for about 75 million euros. So there is a lot of profit for Manchester City, and at times you wonder, how do they do it, Manchester City? They get these players at a canter and sell them. So which means that their machine is well oiled. But I don't think anything is going to change from that Manchester City side. Obviously, they have players who have come back from the Euros. And apart from Rodri, who limped up in the final at halftime when Spain played against England in the Euro finals, I think they'll have a clean bill of health. And the Manchester United injury case is back again. Yes. In his third game, I think it was his second game, new signing, the generational talent, the new signing from Lille in France, Lenny Yoro, was injured. He broke his matatasa, and we heard that he is going to be out for 3 months. Pity. And in his first game of the preseason, a young striker from Norway, that is Rasmus Højlund. Yes, he had his hamstring, so he'll be out for 6 weeks. And we hear that coming into this match, Maguire is out, Lindelof is out, Aaron Wan-Bissaka is out. Obviously, we hear that Aaron Wan-Bissaka might be going to West Ham, but they are thin in defense, and that will be left with Licha Martinez and Johnny Evans, whose contract has been extended. Looking into the league, you cannot look beyond Manchester City. They have won it 4 times in a row, and to think that they are going to win it for the 5th time. People think that it is a farmers league, but I don't want to think so. But well, you never know with football. They are just a super team, and if there is a difference in that Manchester City side, it is Pep Guardiola. What a coach he is, how he keeps those players hungry season after season. It's very, very difficult. And we have our first season after 9-10 years without former Liverpool head coach Jurgen Klopp. Yes, Klopp has left Liverpool. It was a shock to most most of us, we thought that Jurgen Klopp was going to continue at Liverpool with what he has done, but he decided to stop. No, you never know the stories behind the scenes, but it is a very difficult job, this managing job, especially managing at huge clubs, because the demands are so big. But then enter Arne Slot. I've watched Liverpool playing in some friendly matches. I mean, they are looking so good, but you never know when the season starts, but they are looking so good. They have abandoned a little bit their helter-skelter type of football, that is the heavy metal type of football. There is a Dutch element in the way they are playing. So yeah, they are a team to watch, and we have heard lately of late, when I was about to record this first episode, that they have signed Real Sociedad midfielder. He won the Euros for Spain, that is Zubimendi. What a player Martin Zubimendi is. A new crop of midfielders, not a hard type of midfielder. He sits just behind, in front of the defense, and he dictates play. What a player, what a player. So it is an additional for Liverpool Football Club, the team which finished the third last season. And for this season, I'm putting my money on Arsenal. I've got my Arsenal brothers out there, and I believe that Arsenal lacked a little bit of finesse in their team. I mean, they need a striker. No one doubts that. They've got very, very good players. Kai Havertz, very good player, but I don't think he is that natural finisher. He will score you goals. He's a flair player, together with Gabriel Jesus. He creates a lot of chances, but he doesn't score a lot of goals. So they need a striker, but the window is not yet closed. So which means they can get a striker, and if they do that, I'm telling you, Arsenal are going to win it this year. Aston Villa with Oli Watkins, what a Euro he had for England, scoring some beautiful goal in the semi-finals, which catapulted England to be in the final, where they lost to Spain. Spain were a better team. So Oli Watkins and Unai Emery at Aston Villa will be playing for the first time in the Champions League. I love Unai Emery and I love Aston Villa. They are such a very, very good side. Chelsea, they have a new coach in Enzo Maresca, who qualified Leicester City back into the Premier Soccer League. I mean, he inherits a very expensive side, but an unbalanced side. You don't know what is happening at Chelsea. Everything is just wish-wash, disorganized. But on their day, they've got very good players. They can beat anyone. Then there is Newcastle. They flattered to deceive last season. I think more so it was because of injuries. And Eddie Howe would like to put things into perspective and try to win things. Hopefully his players will be back to fitness, and they are still a very, very good side. So one thing which I can say about the English Premier Soccer League is that no team is easy. You go to any stadium, you can lose a game. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I'll be giving you a live stream, watching, I call it a watch along between Manchester United and Manchester City. So thank you so much, guys, those who are going to watch it or those who are watching this live stream. My name is Odysseus Maro. Please don't forget to press a like I'm doing, a like on this live stream, and also share it. And please tell a friend to tell a friend that if you're not watching Klutchpabhora, what are you doing? So from me, Odysseus Maroa, until we meet again, thank you so much. No, we don't want to copy a link. What are we doing? Yes, thank you so much, guys, for joining.